What's up, everybody? The rock and roll gangster, old school Tony Carter is back. This video is titled The Humiliation Ritual. The Humiliation Ritual, right? See, what's the humiliation ritual, right? And I ain't talking about that that celebrity fame shit that the celebrities do, the humiliation ritual so they can get this money. I ain't talking about that. No, I'm talking about the everyday humiliation ritual, right? For men. The humiliation ritual for men. You want to know what that is? Approaching women, talking to women, trying to get at women, hollering at women. Now, you may not, even if you don't cold approach females, right? Just hollering at them, right? You see this chick every day at your job, right? You holler at the little chick, right? And you thinking like, okay, I'm hollering at this chick. I see her all the time. Fuck it, let me get at shorty and see what's up, right? You may get the digits, you may get the math or whatever though, you know what I'm saying, get the numbers, all that shit, right? But the crazy thing about these chicks is you think you getting somewhere trying to holler at the chick. You may not try to make her, you're not asking her for your hand in her hand in marriage and shit. You just like, okay, you know, I want to kick it with you, let's chill, let's make some plans, whatever, woo woo woo, right? Cool, bet. But a lot of chicks, when you do that type of shit, right, you gonna fuck around, right, and make that shit like exert. It's gonna be a lot of exertion, right? Because what you're doing is you ain't gonna do nothing but start. It's like you're starting over. Yeah, you got the chick number. You know, you worked your way up to holler at the little chick or whatever. You got her number. You talking to her. Got her smiling, whatever, right? And then once you get the number, you go home and you call. It don't matter if you call her that day. It don't matter if you do that bullshit ass 3-day rule. Oh, I'm gonna wait 3 days before I call this bitch. That shit don't work. Cause when you do end up calling her, right, and you do trying to end up talking to her, it's like you're starting over. And you know why you're starting over? It's because now it's like you're chasing the bitch now. So you trying to make plans like, I want to come see you, what's up, let's go on a date, let's woo. Or even if you ain't asking to go on a date, you just want to see her or whatever, right? Try to get some shit shaking or whatnot, trying to get some shit popping, right? Trying to get some shit cracking, right? Oh, I don't know, not today, I'm tired, I'm sick, my dog died. My dog ate my homework as excuses, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day and shit though, right? My friend dog died. I've heard that excuse. My boy told me about that excuse. A bitch gave that to him. Her friend dog died. What the fuck that gotta do with you, goofy hoe? Your friend dog died? Fuck that damn dog. Shit, just say your condolences for that pussy ass dog and come on this interaction and shit and hop on this dick. You can mourn after that weak ass dog later. I've heard it all and shit, right? Especially if the bitch got kids, she got like a mandatory excuse and shit, right? It's like you're starting over. It's like a humiliation ritual because all they want is that attention. They don't want your dick, only your eyes, bro. I did that video 10 years ago. She don't want your dick, she just wants your eyes. She wants your attention, right? Your validation. She wants you to look at her, make her feel special. Call her. It's like a constant humiliation ritual, bro. And shout out to Steph Cole about the superpower. It's like you giving up your superpower. In a sense. Like me, right? My superpower is being nonchalant, chill, laid back, cool, quiet type of cat, right? Smooth, right? Masculine. And I know a lot of females don't like that modern day. Back in the day, I used to clean up. back in the 90s, early and mid 2000s, about being that low-key, calm, quiet type of dude. Chicks think that shit boring now because they need drama. They need some type of action or whatever, right? And that's cool. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, I'm not going to give up my superpower, chick. I'm not finna dumb down myself to make you feel special, giving up my superpower and looking crazy. Fuck that. I'm not giving up my superpower. And I'm doing this shit as a social experiment to my homeboy Noob Cybot, right? I told my boy, I said Noob, right? And I call him Noob Cybot for 20 years, because that nigga black as hell. Shout out to my boy Noob, right? I told him, he was like, man, you just gotta talk to him, da 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 da. And he was telling me and my other homeboy, he was like, man, you gotta just talk to him. I said, bro, it don't work that way no more, bro. I said, you a select dude. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Bro, you are select. I'm a non-select select. Like, I got all the attributes. Well, I got a lot of attributes that some chicks like, but I'm just not their archetype. Y'all know the videos I did about that, the attributes versus archetypes and shit. Y'all know the video I did about that, right? So it's kind of like, it's kind of crazy because it's like, I'm showing you, and I'm not necessarily proving a point, but I'm proving a point at the same time. I juggle like 3 or 4 different chicks. Didn't hit none of them. Trying to do that, not necessarily run game, but try to like talk to them. Got the numbers. You text them, no response. Trying to make a plan, no response. They'll hit you back later. How you doing? And then when they see you in person, hey, how you doing, Tony? What's up? Hey, how you doing? They all frolicking and they playful. Got that playful ass banter, right? But then behind the scenes, on the phone or outside of work or outside of, like if you meet them at like a shoe store or whatever, right? Because they got some bad chicks that be working in these shoes places, right? In a clothing store. They know what they doing. In these restaurants and shit where waitresses is and shit. With them short skirts and tight booty pants and shit, right? You see them all the time. So you holler at her. Well, when we get the number, you think like, yes, I'm in there, right? And in my heart, by me being MGTOW and a red pill, I already knew what this shit gonna be. I'm just trying to like prove a point to my homeboy. Like, me and the other homies, we know what we talking about and shit, right? That's why we don't approach. That's why we do what we do. We pay or whatever, though. If it ain't no strong, genuine attraction or whatever, though, the bitch don't want to fuck us. You know, she don't like us. Shout out to Steffens Cole. He said that. If she don't, the quickest way you could tell if a bitch like you, if she fucking you within that week. Preferably that first 3 days. Or she wanna fuck you, or she talking about fucking. Right? And even if you get a bitch to talk about fucking, she if she not pulling them panties down like my homeboy say. The only way I can take a bitch seriously if them panties touch the ground. You know what I'm saying? And he's right. That's the only way I'll take a bitch seriously, a chick seriously, if them panties touch the floor. Why go through this humiliation ritual trying to holler at you? You gotta work up the courage to talk to a bitch, holler at a bitch, right? Then you gotta get her away from other motherfuckers, cause you know everybody be in her ear. Then you gotta watch that. You gotta watch this cock blocking Janus faced ass niggas or nigga or whatever trying to block you, trying to swoop in and shit. Like the Toasty guy, Toasty from Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 and shit. Trying to swoop in on some vulture shit, make you do all the work so he can come in and clean up. You gotta watch that. It's too much, bro. It's a humiliation ritual dealing with these girls. Then you call them, you get the number. It's like they receding back to the bullshit. I don't know you. We gotta go into a public setting. How the fuck can I get to know you if we in a public setting with food in our mouth, engorging and shit like some old greedy ass motherfuckers. How you doing? What you doing? What you doing in the last 5 years? It's like you been on this whole questionnaire ass shit. It's a humiliation ritual. And you probably be doing financially better than the broad. And it's like, what's the point? You're tiring yourself out. While you doing all that, my nigga, you can be bettering yourself. You could be bettering yourself, get some money, get some skills, and the bitches will be on your dick. You could be going to a whole nother other country and fuck some baddies. While you sitting up here chasing Lolo Keisha around, Deborah, Samantha, Tabitha, Lorraine, all that shit. You could be going over there fucking Rose, Lean, or in Africa, you know, Agnes, Butu, or whatever and shit, right? Get some baddies. So I showed my boy the social experiment, right? And I told him about everything that happened, right? Because I've been telling this nigga since 08 about how these chicks is. But the difference between 08 and 2026 is at least you can get somewhere with a chick back in 08 and shit. You can get some type of affection. These chicks not even affectionate. These chicks not even feminine like that. They not what's that, sensual and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, y'all chicks is too hard nowadays? Man, fuck all that. And instead, so I was telling my boy about this shit, about the social experiment, because he like, man, Tony, man, you be giving up. Damn, nigga, what the fuck is you doing, stupid motherfucker? Hold on, y'all. What the fuck? This nigga. Yo, hold on. Time out. God damn. This stupid motherfucker literally just stopped in the middle of the street. It's a green light. And he just stopped. And I'm trying to go. And cars trying to go. Nigga, I could have rear-ended him. And then his lights is so damn low, I can't even see his back lights. This motherfucker might be drunk. That could have been an accident right there. See stupid ass shit like that. God damn. What the fuck? I don't even blame that car. That car was out. That car said, fuck that. I'm getting away from this motherfucker. God damn, motherfuckers are stupid. It's just a straight shot. Whew. Now this motherfucker right here crossing the street, he all black. Now your stupid ass could have got hit. These motherfuckers are weird.com. That's why I can't wait to get into this tech impromptu topic. I can't wait to get to this tech so I can work remotely, man. God damn. Woo! Heart pumping like a motherfucker. Stupid. We doing 50 miles per hour. This motherfucker doing like 32. That motherfucker drunk or high. Shit. Anyway, sorry for that random tangent. God damn, it's supposed. What the fuck is going on? Now it's police chases and shit? Yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? Oh my God. What the fuck is going on, bro? Like 6 police cars is... Oh, hell no. Whoo. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, man. Anyway, get back to the topic right quick. That humiliation ritual, man. Just going to just hollering at a chick. hollering at this chick, hollering at that chick. The same old shit, back and forth, hollering at this chick, hollering at that chick. And a chick may seem like she corroborate and she'll give you the number, but she just be wanting to just humiliate you and shit. Like I said before in a couple videos prior, right? She moves slow for you, but fast for him. So you sitting up here, you trying to ask the bitch for a picture. It's not even a raunchy picture. You just, that's another part of my social experiment. Hey, send me a picture of you though. You know what I'm saying? You know, you cute as hell. Let me see, send me a picture of you. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. Outside your work clothes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Or they'll say, okay, they don't do it. Or you be like, well shit, send me a picture, send me a sexy picture or whatever. It don't gotta be nothing raunchy. Send me a picture of like your bra panties, or send me a picture of like you in some tight clothing and shit. They don't do it. So why the fuck did you give me your number? And I'm not the type of person that just go to the pussy quick, but I understand why niggas do so now. Cause you just wasting time now at this point. I could be playing the game. I had this one bitch stood me up last night. Well, Monday. Was the last, Monday. We had plans on Sunday. I said, you gonna come through, woo, 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 woo. Now she sent me a picture and her cleavage and shit popped out or whatever. So I'm like, whoa, 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 what's up? What's popping? No response. And then she gonna wait. Now she was supposed to come over 2 p.m., right? This bitch gonna sit there and gonna wait till like 8 p.m. Go come over. I mean, not come over. She gonna call me back, text me back at 8 p.m., right? Like, I don't feel too good. Oh, silly hoe. How convenient that you don't feel good now on the day that you're supposed to come through. And I talked to you early that day. It's like, what the fuck? This shit goofy as hell, bro. That's why I gave up, bro. I just give up. And I tell dudes, you can't tell me shit about these girls, man. So I told this nigga, I told my boy Keith, I told my boy Keith, aka Noob Saibot, aka Darkwing Duck, right? I told him, I said, look, bro, and shit, I'm still shooken up, I almost hit that damn car because that motherfucker was drunk and shit, man, breaking and shit. So pardon me, y'all. Shit. I told him, I said, look, bro, these girls ain't putting out like that. You know what I'm saying? You have to be their archetype or whatever. You got to be a select dude, or you got to pay or something, or you got to be some type of hood nigga. And I'm not mad at that shit. I just don't like it when dudes be trying to gaslight me like, oh man, it ain't like that, man. You tweaking, you're bugging. Or, oh, Tony, you got muscles. All you got to do is wear a body shirt. And bro, that don't work. You can see my muscles through my regular t-shirt. Why do I gotta sit there and wear wife beaters and try to look like Fabio and sexy flexy? I'm not doing that shit. Do I look like Shawn Michaels, motherfucker? Shit, I'm not doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that shit, bro. I just want to sit back and just chill and do my thing, bro. And then if she fuck with me, she fuck with me naturally, bro. That's why I say I'd rather just go ahead and just pay and get it over with, G. So what I'ma do, right, is instead of going through that humiliation ritual, which I've been stopped years ago, but I just did that to shut my boy up so I could just prove a point to him or whatever. I told him, I said, look, I'm gonna start going to the fucking spa. Start going to the motherfucking massage parlors and shit, right? And it's not necessarily for happy endings and shit, which that will be good too, for happy endings and shit too. But I also do that because, like I told my boy, I was like, man, what the fuck going on? God damn. These motherfuckers, man, speed demons. I told my boy, I said, look, I'm just gonna go to the parlor or whatever, right? And get a woman to rub on me. And he said, man, what you mean? I'm like, yeah, bro, you want to have different types of women rubbing on you, though, right? Because if you're trying to sit there and you trying to deal with Keisha and you trying to deal with typical Caucasian women and all that stuff, and it really don't matter the race or whatnot, It could be Asian American women. It can be Latina American women, though. You know what I'm saying? If you can't go overseas, or you don't got the funds to go overseas or whatever, save up a few coins and go to the parlor, the massage parlor. And it's not necessarily just to pop them off. Get a pitch, get a little bitch to rub on you. Get a little chick to rub on your shoulders or massage your back or something. You know what I'm saying? Do something, my nigga. Shit. Do something instead of sitting here complaining about these broads and keep going through that humiliation ritual. Can I get your number? What's your name? Want to go on a date? I do this and what do you got planned for the day and what do you like to do in your spare time? That shit beta as hell. I'm tired of doing that shit. I was tired of doing that shit back then. So now I don't want to hear that shit no more. So I'm going to take my ass to the parlor till I get my ass overseas or whatever. I'm going to take my ass to the parlor, have some women massage me down after I get back from the jujitsu, the judo dojo, rolling around and shit, submitting and wrestling and grappling and lucha libre and all that shit and getting choked and choking people and arm bars and all that shit. And have me one of them badass Asian chicks, rub me down and shit. And if I get some in the meantime, I get some in the meantime. But I'm not going through that humiliation ritual and shit. I'm not a beta bell bitch boy simp mangina punk pussy motherfucker. And that's that. There's nothing else left to say. Until next time, rock and roll out. Peace.